Hey folks, here for the rate update. Happy November. It's November 1st, 2021. We're going to talk this morning about rates. What's causing rates to do what they're doing. And then later in today's video that I'm going to post about 4 or 5 o'clock, I'm going to go over the Federal Reserve. They're meeting this week, what I anticipate they're going to say, and how that's going to affect mortgage rates for the next day, week, and maybe months ahead. So don't go away. Those are the topics we're going to talk about today. Okay, so today the MBS market is down a little bit, but I'm going to go over that, what it's doing and why it's doing what it is. So the first thing is we go to the economic calendar, and we're going to go over construction spending. That's one of the things out today, that along with consumer confidence. So let's see a short video that just came out from CNBC about construction spending. What's it doing?
Rock on the street, Rich Santelli live at CME HQ with breaking news. Construction spending for the month of September expected to be up 0.3% is a miss, down minus 0.5%, down 0.5%. And that is the first negative number and the weakest number since February of this year.
Ouch, that wasn't so good. Well, how about consumer confidence? How's that report coming in?
Some are wondering whether all these increases might actually push consumers to their breaking point. The National Retail Federation is quite a bit more optimistic than that. It's predicting that we will get the highest retail sales season on record. Let's bring in Matt Shea. He's the president and CEO of the National Retail Federation. Also, Dana Peterson, who's chief economist at the conference board. And Matt, let's start with you. You guys are looking for a 8.5% to 10.5% increase in consumer spending over the holiday season from last year. What makes you so confident?
Well, good morning, Becky. I think a couple of things have gone into this. Part of it is what consumers are telling us. Part of it is out there doing the normal forecasting we do every year. And I think we know that demand is extraordinarily high. We know consumers are in a very, very strong and healthy financial position in the aggregate.
But however, when we look at our own surveys, the conference board surveys of consumer confidence, people are still willing to spend, even though our measure of 1 year inflation expectations is up the highest we've seen in 13 years.
Well, that's not bad. So between the two, what's the markets doing right now? So let's get back to this and the MBS markets. Down 8. I'll take it. I think we're going to basically be stagnant between today and Wednesday until the Federal Reserve basically announces what they're going to do. They're going to announce tapering. I'm going to explain to you what tapering means in detail. And then we're going to go over how that affects mortgage rates between supply and demand, because the Federal Reserve they're going to start pulling out of the bond market, purchasing of bonds, and how that's going to affect the markets. So that's what's going on right now. The MBSs are down 8. Let's see what's happening intraday to give you a tune of what's going on there. You can see that basically we opened up the gates down pretty big, and we've rallied throughout the day. I see us basically being stagnant. And what I mean by stagnant, we might be up or down between down 5 and up 5 in the MBS markets. Okay, so that's where we are right there. How's that affecting rates? Well, rates aren't really published yet today because it's really early. But let's see the net effects of what we saw from the end of Friday's trading day, and how that's posted for mortgage rates right now live. Okay, so we have the 30-year conventional loan, which is a 30-year fixed rate. Is it stagnant at 3.22? The 15-year is up 1 basis point, and 1 basis point equates out to 0.01. So you can see we're at 2.62. We were at 2.61. FHA is up 3 basis points. Jumbo's up 1 basis points, and the 5-year is up 9 basis points. The 5-year is getting pretty much hammered, but there's still a decent spread between the 5-year and the 30-year. So that's what's going on with rates right now. If you would like to find out what your custom rate is, these rates are not my rates. These are the national average rates out there. So if you want to find how you can find out what your rate is, all you need to do is reach out to us. We'd love to help you and get your customized quote. How do you do that? Well, here's the best way to do that. To find out more about me and my team and how you get your customized rate is go to therateupdate.com. This is what's going to pop up. you can give us a call. Most people, what they do is they call us at 844-775-LOAN, or they schedule a meeting with us. One feature we just came out with just a couple weeks ago is, what is your preferred rate? What would it take for you to refinance? So you can enter your rate here. Just click this. You're going to do a quick little questionnaire. It'll take you 2 minutes to do that. It'll come to me. And what I'll do is I'll put you in our system. I will monitor that rate. And at the time, if that rate becomes available, we'll reach out to you immediately and get the ball rolling. But if you're in the process right now and you're like, hey, I really need to get a mortgage, I need to get pre-approved, or I'd like to see if, what the numbers look like on a refinance, you can hit the apply now button, just click there. It'll launch you into a state-of-the-art mortgage application process. Or again, like I said, you can schedule a meeting right here. That's probably the best ways to do that. What most people do elect to, though, is to call in at 844-775-LOAN. That's 844-775-5626. What we just came out with a brand new feature under resources. If you're in the mortgage process right now, you have to get a loan estimate by your mortgage lender. Within 3 days of pulling credit, they're required to send you what's called a loan estimate. What I do is I created this site. It's a secured site. You go in here and you can download or upload, however you say that, your loan estimate into this secured system, and it'll come right to me. What I'll do is I'll mark all over that in a pen, and I'll say, here's what they're getting you. Here's what we can get you. If I can't get it personally here, I will be your mortgage consultant and find you that mortgage rate to see if we can beat the quote that you've been given, because I want to be your mortgage consultant or your financial mortgage advisor. So thanks for watching today, guys. I hope you give me a thumbs up, subscribe down below, hit the bell every time I post a video. You get an alert. I will see you tonight at 4 o'clock to figure out, when the Fed tapers, what's it mean to you in your mortgage rate. So see you then.